All right, let us begin. Welcome back, everybody, to Secrets of the Black Crag. It has been like a month since our last session, and I think that one was somewhat abbreviated. So, we're gonna start with a recap of how you got to be where you are. So, last time, the party was in Port Fortune. There's a lot of things have happened. But the last time you were in Port Fortune, you had a meeting, among other meetings. You met with the man who kept the lighthouse, whose name is Pharos the Brilliant. Pharos is, fancies himself a man of science, and he got on rather well with Sir Davy Goodman, being an educated military officer and all. Or at least Pharos was apt to accept the belief of. Pharos, among other things, gave you some information relating to a location you were planning on heading towards anyway, which was Skeleton Cove. According to reports he had received, there was some sort of whale or giant fish washed up on Skeleton Cove. And as the lighthouse uses whale oil for its lantern, he did inform Sir Davy Goodman that he would pay 100 gold for a barrel of whale blubber, as the lighthouse was running low, and he has a stipend from Red Roger to keep the lighthouse lit. In addition to this, he said while you were in the area, he asked you to please stop by Tatunka Village and pick up his partner, Bartholomew, another man of science, specifically one who's more of an anthropologist, has been getting to know the natives of this area. The party went to Skeleton Cove and found that the fish, or whale, was in fact neither of those, but was instead a mechanical fish washed up on the shores. Going inside, they found that it was a vessel of sorts, and by placing one of the power crystals, of which the party has a couple, and Pharos provided you one additional one, by placing one of the power sources in the console on the interior of the giant metal fish, it could be steered. While getting it out of the sand, this attracted the attention of the Cyclops from the nearby island, whose name is Neris. Neris is a demigod of sorts, a Cyclops, descendant of the sea god, perhaps, maybe, possibly. He's a giant fishy man with a giant eye. Neris did not like you stealing his fish. And a tense chase was engaged in, which you successfully blinded Neris with a flash from one of your mirrors, causing
the mirror chicanery strats.
Yes, causing him to temporarily be blinded, allowing you to escape while he was unable to see. Neris then returned to his cave. After that, the party sailed through the night back to get out of the area. You went to Tuchunka Village, where you met the natives, including their priest, High Engineer Eka. And you didn't let them give very much of their exposition at all, but you did ask about Bartholomew. And she informed you that Bartholomew had been there, but he, along with some of their warriors, had gone to Driftwood Cay in order to fetch a piece of magical fruit that would heal her grandfather, Commander Naga. And without any more talking to them about anything else, I think they did mention to you that there was... You asked about rumors, and they did tell you that they'd spotted some strange flying creatures around the volcano. But other than that, you didn't really get anything else of note from them. Not wanting to go by Skeleton Cove, the party went the long way around, going south around Traitor's Arch, north of Dagger Crag, around Brimstone Island. You spotted that there were some ruins in the volcano on Brimstone Island, on the back side of the volcano. But you didn't stop to investigate those. You came up around north, and you encountered some pirates who tried to follow you, but you were faster than them, and you managed to lose them. But you were chased briefly by one of the pirate ships sail these seas. But you lost them around the north side of Driftwood Cay, where you have parked the Gilded Goose. You went straight for the center of the island, figuring that that's probably where we'll find the guy. You didn't. You did find a magic tree with a magic fruit and a statue at the bottom of it that killed Jan's animal companion with laser eyes.
I forgot about the hawk.
Yes, Jan Hawkeye's pet hawk was vaporized, was instantly flash fried like a Looney Tunes cartoon by the statue's laser eyes.
I continue to feel no accountability.
With that, the party decided, let's not fuck with the laser statue and the magic fruit.
Yeah.
And instead, the party went forward. You've been camping a bit on the island, and basically you're searching Driftwood Cay for any sign of Bartholomew and the missing Tatanka villager. So far, you've seen no sign of them here. However, where we left off last time, you were following this path you'd drawn on the map. You were planning on making like a big loop around the island to sort of explore everything, because you'd previously come in through here, so you've explored this. You've walked through here to here, and now you're going around this way to sort of loop around the island and look for anything noteworthy. As you're making your way through along this north beach, this is where we'll pick things up. I'll sort of re-explain what you saw, and we'll just sort of start that encounter over. As you're walking along the beach, you see ahead of you a strange sight. From a distance, it looked like maybe it's a child or some such performing this action I'm about to describe, but as you approach, you see that it's not a human child at all, but it is a figure made of sticks and other bits of plant life, with a head of a coconut with a sort of dopey face carved into it, somewhat crudely. The figure, this coconut man, is constantly running into the ocean, charging off in a northeasterly direction, charging into the water, diving in, and then being pushed back up onto the shore by the constant ocean waves, making exactly zero progress, but the process repeats.
Goodness.
Fascinating.
So this is what you see. What do you
Sisyphus!
do?
I can only
One must imagine Sisyphus happy.
I could never enforce this kind of hell upon anybody. Unless
Is that coconut?
Unless somebody lights another fire on the fucking boat, then you're definitely getting this.
Is that coconut? What happening?
I think it's a coconut.
Once again, the coconut man throws himself into the retreating sea, only to be washed back up on shore by the very next wave.
You know what, King? You should talk to him. I'm gonna sit here and watch it just to make sure, nobody sneaks up on us.
I think that King will actually just wander for Coconut Man. What are you doing?
The coconut man stops and turns towards King. He begins pointing in a north by northeast direction, vigorously pointing in that direction, and then hopping in place.
Oh, maybe the little lad wants a ride.
When you say that, Davey,
You want go that way?
the coconut man nods, and by nods, I sort of mean shakes his entire upper body in a nodding manner.
Yeah, he just wants a little lift.
Small child.
This
You
guy
need
unsettles
boat.
me.
He sort of tilts.
I think King is
tilts
gonna
his
like
head.
wade into the water and just like try and pick him up.
He accepts uppies. He lifts his arms like a child and allows you to lift him up. He is quite light, as he's made of. As the coconut is probably the heaviest part of his body, as the rest of him is made of, sticks.
Oh,
You are King's child.
goodness. Yes, it's true. It's my son.
This is my stick son.
What is your name?
It turns at you. It turns its head towards you. Its mouth seems to be made of a hole in a coconut, and it seems unable.
I shall call you Coco.
Wait, I have it. What if we call him Coco Hubert, but it's Coco for short?
Yes, I like it. I like it. Wonderful.
All right. King walks out of the surf carrying his new coconut son. The coconut's head is constantly turned such that he is looking north by northeast.
Okay, let's use this. Let's use this guy as a compass. I'm gonna be honest about Coco here.
Little man? What is it?
I'm gonna be honest about Coco here. I think you did a very good job talking to him. You're really you're really the smoothest criminal of this whole group. He says, definitely being serious, 100%.
Thank you, Captain. King's eyes light up. Oh no.
One of my character flaws is that I am a toxic enabler. Well, let's go use this guy as a compass. Let's go see where this wants to lead us.
Yeah. I'm very curious.
Oh, I accidentally closed the foundry.
So, do we got to go back to the Gilded Goose and hop in? Because he is definitely going into the ocean.
Yeah. The direction he wants to go is very definitely across the ocean. So you'll have to travel back to the Gilded Goose in order to wherever.
Let's continue doing our patrol then, up until we get to the goose.
Okay.
Yeah, I will just keep Coco safe.
All right.
Is he small enough to fit in my backpack?
Probably if he folds up.
Oh.
Yeah.
I will carry him around on my back. That's adorable.
Yeah. So he'll sit into your backpack, sort of fold his legs up against his chest. And like hold onto your shoulder with one stick hand. As he constantly looks off towards that northerly direction. All right. I will admit I forgot what time of day it was when we left, so I'm just gonna start a new day.
Okay.
All right.
So we gotta use rations.
Yes. So please mark off Well, I'll let it go because I don't remember what day it was, but we will go. I believe that currently, you have a movement rate of 2 hexes per day of travel. On foot, because Sarko is encumbered to that extent.
I have a peg leg.
Oh.
You don't forget, everybody, I am disabled. I'm not disabled, I have a handicap.
All right.
Baby Goodman rushes into the captain's office. Sir, the sun is going reverse extremely fast. We're all gonna die. I don't know what's happening. Time's resetting.
Look, this happens every once in a while. It's called a retcon. You just have to be very calm and understand that some things aren't going to be the way they've been.
I understand. It's eyeballing everything, and sometimes things get a bit hazy.
This happens to Pom Pom at least, like, I don't know, once a month.
Oh, wow, hell, what are you doing so bad that the fucking author has to fucking force us to go back a few pages?
Pom Pom doesn't remember. Pom Pom thinks that's the point.
I never remember it either. I just kind of get like I always get like this fade like headache and an understanding that my existence is mutable, and that terrifies me.
Pom Pom's doing a Groundhog Day. This is my 3,000th run.
3,000th run. Oh no, Pom Pom, how many times have you eaten an arrow and died at level 1?
Pom Pom starts counting on her fingers and then says, 5.
How many times have I eaten 2 arrows and died?
Probably 4.
Wow, okay, that's pretty good. You know what? Wait, so if it happens most with you, does this imply that you're the main character?
I think we always knew that.
Yeah.
Instead of answering, Pom Pom just honks her clown nose.
Oh god. Oh man, I'm not even the protagonist of my own fucking story.
She honks her hair. She honks her nose, and her hair bows spin around like a novelty bow tie, and she just kind of like resumes her idle animation.
This is the only reason this is happening is because you're a cute clown and I'm a 40-something man with a peg leg and a peg leg.
Pom Pom worries if we get too meta that the narrators are gonna come and make Pom Pom have another existential crisis.
Oh yeah, no, that just sort of happens sometimes. We should probably stop before the fucking until you know, everything gets ripped up. Well, everything's gonna get ripped from us anyway, so let's just buckle in and let it happen.
All right. So I need everyone to go ahead and mark off 2 days worth of rations as you travel.
Understood.
Around noon on this day, on the third day, you will begin approaching the Gilded Goose. No, that's the wrong box of the drawing. As you're approaching where the Gilded Goose is anchored, just offshore, your rowboat is pushed up onto the beach nearby, and but there is something different in the area. You notice as you approach where you left your boat, there are various sand sculptures, twisting spires of sand, shaped like spirals and other designs. Not like castles, but definitely intelligently crafted.
Interesting.
Well, this is unsettling. Okay, what are the odds we've been watched this entire time?
Oh, we're always being watched.
The meta shit, anyways. Yeah.
Coco, you know what is?
Coco shakes their head.
Oh. King will, like, cautiously approach the nearest one and just, like, move to, like, poke it with his trident. Just see what happens.
Okay. King, please roll a percentile die.
Oh! So, like, a
That's
D100?
terrifying.
Yeah, roll a d100.
30.
Alright.
Oh boy. I am not... This is worrying me.
Alright.
Roll a new character here.
So King, as you are poking the
sand sculpture.
the sand sculpture,
Yeah.
nothing happens. You take a step to try and move to one of the other sand sculptures, and trip over your own feet. You find that your boots have been tied together.
Oh! What? What?
As soon as you fall in the sand,
Okay.
as soon as you fall in the sand, you hear laughter from the various sand sculptures.
Oh, they pranked you.
Okay. Do we really want to hang out with the haunted sand sculptures, or do we kind of want to get on the boat and get the fuck away from this shit?
They playing tricks on me! King won't stand for this!
Alright, yeah, then get angry. Start knocking them over.
King gets up without untying his boots and I'm just imagining he gets ready to throw his trident and then he just fucking trips and falls flat on his face again.
The sculptures laugh again.
Show yourselves! Who are you?
I think they're sculptures.
King, please roll that percentile dice again.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
Alright.
Uh
You thought you saw some movement out of the corner of your eye, but you did not catch a glimpse of whatever it is. They are small and fast, whatever they are.
Can Pom Pom walk over and like carefully poke one of the sand sculptures?
As
Sure
happening, I'm
thing.
untying my shoes.
Yes, while King is fixing his shoes. Sally, make your own percentile roll, D100.
Why can I not? There you go.
Okay. Sally, you succeed. As you are poking one of the statues, you see this creature. It's a little ugly little octopus fairy, for lack of a better term to describe it. Let me grab its character art here. Full screen art show. So you see one of these.
Oh, boy.
It's a tiny little thing, absolutely tiny, like 6 inches tall. from head to tentacle. And you see that it is currently reaching into your pocket and has grabbed one of your scarves. Thinking it's stealing a scarf, it then, as it notices you noticing it, it hops off and begins running, leaving a trail of colorful scarves as it flees from you towards the jungle.
Well, I suppose that friend just justified murder.
Pom Pom just like points at it with her mouth agape, like, they stole Pom Pom's scarf!
Okay.
How dare!
Do you do like the neat trick where you like shake the scarf and it turns into a knot? Do it to the guy, or is that not applicable here?
As this conversation's going on, I imagine that the trail of scarves is still like coming out as it's like running towards the jungle.
Yeah, you have 50 feet of scarves.
And then Pom Pom just like a light bulb goes off over her head, and then she's like, "Oh yeah, maybe we can try that." And so she's gonna like take her scarves and just kind of do a little movement with them and see if she can maybe tie up the fairy on the other end. I don't know if you want me to do any kind of roll to perform this action.
Yes. It's funny and it is a trick that exists, so I will allow it. I will have you roll one of your acrobat skills as placeholder for it, to see if it works. Let me see. Classes, acrobats. Let's use your, a tightrope walking skill as a placeholder for that. So you're level 3, right?
Yes.
Alright, then you've got a 70% chance.
Let's go.
So roll a D100, you want a 70 or less. Oh! Alright then.
Oh, wow!
Okay. I'm so happy that I remembered the ye olde fucking ring on a fucking chain trick.
Alright, so this Grindylow, you don't know what they're called yet, I suppose, but I left their name open, so. As he's running away from you, and just as he's about to get to the forest, you flick the thing, and then the rope he gets tied up at the end of the scarf chain, and you can you can drag him back to you.
Yeah, it's like I like
amazing.
to imagine it kind of turns into the Tasmanian devil, and he's kind of like spinning back and then just wrapped in like the length of scarves in front of Pom Pom.
Mm-hmm. You hear other small creatures laughing from the sandcastle. I got him. and the one that you've got is like, let me go.
So Pom, can I try a little interrogation of our friend here?
Okay, but be careful if the interrogation involves accessories. Be careful of Pom Pom scarves. Pom Pom really likes them.
Don't worry, I'll be careful of the scarves. They're very nice. Hey, little friend.
Hi. Hey, we're just having a little fun, right? You no need to get violent.
I would love to let you go, but I have a question I have to ask you first.
Yeah, okay. What's the
And
question?
you need to answer it, okay?
I understand the situation is not to my liking, so yes.
And you have to answer honestly.
Now you're asking for a lot, but we'll see.
It's a simple question.
Uh-huh.
It isn't any loss to you. Have you seen a strange engineering smarty bookie looking fucking guy with a bunch of the natives around here?
Oh, no. The natives come here sometimes, but I haven't seen anyone, but not for a really long time. And I haven't seen any smarty pants, bookie guys. I remember that. If he did, we'd have stole his glasses. It'd have been funny.
Oh, fair, yeah, okay. Do I believe this bastard? I'm assuming like I'm not gonna get an answer.
He seems perfectly trustworthy to me.
Pom Pom inclined to believe by the trickster's oath that if it was really funny, they would have admitted to it.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
if we'd played a trick on him, we would have definitely told you. It would have been. But yeah, no, we haven't seen anybody like that. Have you guys seen anything like that? He calls over to the sands, and there's like, I did nothing. No. Sorry, I think you're barking up the wrong tree.
It's okay. I just figured maybe you guys. I figured maybe you were a sharp enough individual to spot stuff. But now that I think about it, I should be accounting for the fact that you were dumb enough to get caught.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm real
yeah.
dumb.
Okay, now you're just self-deprecating yourself. You know, I hate a yes man.
I mean, no, I'm not dumb.
Okay,
I'm
now
very smart.
now you're very much being a yes man. You know, your friends over there should keep track of the fact that you have the spine of a fucking worm.
I am a cephalopod.
Okay,
Cephalopod.
actually, you know what? You got me there. Okay, do you wanna do anything to this guy? I'm down to untie him. He did what I asked him to, and
He might be worth money. Let's keep him in the brig because he's mischievous. He's funny, and I think he'll add a lot.
I don't know who the hell would want to buy something like this. I mean,
Do
it's
you throw
kinda
Pom Pom in the
wild.
brig because Pom Pom is funny?
Yeah.
I have to stick to my word. I told him I'd let him go if he answered the question. I can't not do what I said. when it
Yeah,
comes
you
to
said
it.
you'd let me go. You gotta let me go. That's the word. You made it. I'm a fairy, and you have made a fairy contract. Yes.
It has nothing to do with the fact you're a fairy and everything to do with my profession. But yeah, I kind of have to let the guy go now.
He looks relieved.
No more tying shoes.
Okay, we'll unbuckle belts next time.
I don't think anybody
King
wants
hates
to
this little
see-
creature.
I don't think anybody really wants to see that, you little freak. But okay.
You'd be surprised at what people pay for these days.
Well, yeah, but like, I mean, whatever. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna make a joke about you being a performer. I'm gonna go ahead and let this guy go if you're okay with that, friend.
Pom Pom snaps her fingers and all of the ropes immediately fall off.
Just
Or
fall flat on
arms.
the ground.
Yeah, just flat on the ground as she starts rolling them up again and stuffing them in her suit.
As soon as he's free, this little guy, along with the other 4 of them that were hidden among the sand sculptures, all jump out into the open and scurry into the jungle. Actually, no, they wouldn't scurry into the jungle.
I
They
love
would scurry
that.
into the ocean.
I feel as if I've been
Yeah.
harassed.
I'm giggling a lot because I fucking love that. That was adorable, but King is scowling. He is so fucking pissed off.
He would be.
You know what, King? You took one for the team there. Exploring that place vigilantly. I am so sorry that you were played for a fool. Because you're not a fool. You're a very
King,
smart
not fool!
king. Yeah, you're very smart. I was saying, you're super intelligent. I would trust you with my daily crossword puzzle.
Puzzle. King not know what puzzle is.
Exactly, and that's why you'd win. You wouldn't get stressed out by it.
King says, solving many puzzles in this adventure already.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Oh, man.
what do you do now?
Back in the
I think-
rowboat.
Yeah, we get on the rowboat, do the thing, get on the ship, and
All right. I'm afraid I have bad news. You get
Uh-oh.
you grab the rowboat, you all pile in, and you start rowing back out to the Gilded Goose. When you're about 30 feet off of the away from the beach, about halfway to the back to where the ship is parked, you notice that the ship or the rowboat is filling with water. It seems your friends have had one final parting prank for you. Your rowboat is taking on water at an alarming rate.
Oh no.
What do you do?
let's just turn it around, guys. I'll go fucking fire off a smoke signal on the beach.
King swim to Gilded Goose. Grab magic carp.
Sure thing. I'll go ahead and let's turn it around, guys, real quickly. I don't want to drown to death.
All right. Fortunately, you caught the leak quickly, and it was slow enough that you were able to turn around and get back to the beach. Although your boots and your socks are all soaking wet with seawater now, you are able to get back before your belongings are before your backpacks are all soaked through and your stuff's ruined. And from there, it is a simple matter of sending King to go and get the magic carp and
Yeah.
then just. But yes, return to the Gilded Goose.
Only I spent gold on planks and 12 stakes and a hammer. Like I could have all that miscellaneous items.
Oh, you want some metal stakes and a hammer? Palm has some of those.
I am going to regale the crew with the story of the giant laser finding the coconut man and how we bested a bunch of fairies.
Yes.
The crew finds the fairies hilarious. All right. So Coco, son of the king, is continuing to continuing to stare off in one particular direction, somewhere in this direction.
Ooh, interesting.
All right. So.
Oh wait, it's probably pointing to the island that I drew an Amogus on.
Maybe, or it could be one of the islands on the far side of that. But
oh yeah, true.
The
there is an Amogus there.
The Amogus Island does is certainly in that direction.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna start a day of sea travel. First things first, I need wind and weather. Those probably shouldn't have been. All right. The weather is clear, but the wind is especially strong. Near gale. Your movement rate is double. Will there is a 10% chance that your ship will take on water during this day, which will,
I was muted this whole time.
Which will reduce.
Oh no!
Your speed until repaired. Captain, I need you to roll a d10. On a 1, you will take on water.
No!
Oh no!
Unfortunate. All right. So the Gilded Goose, as you are battling the wind and the flash and the waves, your ship takes on a bunch of water. Your lower levels are somewhat flooded, and your ship is reduced by 1/3. So your standard speed, instead of being 90, is now 60 miles per day until you get repairs at a dock. However, you will still move at double speed today, so that is so you can move up to 20 hexes in the speed of the wind.
We're gonna go around the lair and take a nice little. We're gonna like. Okay, can I draw? Well, Christ, we're going to sort of like do this, and then we're gonna follow the directions of our coconut friend.
Okay. I need to make a roll real quick to see if there is a sea encounter today. Chance. Okay, no sea encounters today. So, moving the Gilded Goose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
From here, Coco is definitely looking more towards the west. 6, 7, 8. About halfway through the day, Coco is now looking in this general direction. It seems likely that King's observation that you might be going to Amogus Island seems likely. My camera. So he's looking in this direction now, combined with when he was looking in this direction. Yeah, that seems like he's going to Amogus.
Do not worry, my son. We will arrive shortly.
Let's hope we don't find any bodies there, or else we're gonna have to report them.
Yeah. So we're gonna. So yeah, we're just gonna start following his directions at this point.
Alright.
The heck? Where's the
All right. So you follow Coco's directions, his staring, until you come close to the island. It's now late in the day. The sun is starting to set, but you can see, looking through your telescope at the beach, you can see that there are multiple coconuts sitting on sticks, standing around. You don't see them moving the way Coco is. But you see figures which look not entirely unlike Coco along the beach.
Coco, is that your family?
Coco nods.
Will they attack us if we get too close?
Coco shakes their head no.
Okay, will they be grateful that we returned you?
Coco hesitantly nods yes.
Mm-hmm.
Will they sing a song straight out of Moana 2 when we approach?
Coco points at his mouth, indicating that that they cannot speak.
They
Good.
can rattle.
Okay.
They can make a sick beat.
Okay.
Coco starts tapping his coconut and making hollow coconut sounds. They can't.
I like it.
indeed, They
I
can't
like it.
indeed make a beat.
Okay, guys, let's go ahead and hit up this island.
So you're gonna go over there right now, even though it's getting late.
We should probably repair the rowboat.
Let's actually repair the rowboat and.
All right. So you spend the evening patching the hole in the rowboat, but King, your son sort of looks at you as he sees you're fixing the rowboat and not going to the shore. He looks wistfully towards the shore.
Do not worry. We go soon. When sunrise in morning.
He looks at the setting sun and then sort of sits down and hugs his knees.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Meanwhile, I'm having a nice, pleasant nap in my fucking captain's quarters, hugging my crab plushie.
Someone's gotta have fun here.
King is going to like work his ass off fixing the rowboat because oh my gosh.
All right, you patch the rowboat. It was really just a small hole, and you have the skills to patch it up. Yeah, morning comes, and you get into the rowboat, and Coco is first into the rowboat as you sit down and you row towards the island. As you reach the shore, you see that there are these strange totems all over the over the beach. Sticks woven into human figures with a coconut head. Each coconut head has a slightly different face. Some are painted on with somewhat crude, childlike paintings. Others, like Coco here, have faces sort of carved into them. Coco waves at each of them, but the totems do not seem to respond. Coco takes King by the hand and leads you along a path, sort of marked by these coconut totems, waving at each one as Coco goes by. A short distance away, the trail of totems seems to lead to this dome-shaped hut with a palm leaf roof and a plume of smoke rising from a makeshift chimney.
Okay.
Someone's making breakfast.
Oh, what does it smell like?
Smells like roast fish.
Ooh. That does sound good.
I think King will excitedly run over towards the hut, following Coco.
Wait. Approach slowly.
Oh.
Okay.
We don't want to startle this person.
Coco is definitely trying to pull you towards the hut, but is comfortable to walk. Not like
Yeah.
As you approach, you can peer inside this hut, and inside you see a surprisingly spacious room with a dirt floor and what appears to be a throne carved out of a dead tree stump. Hunched over a fire pit is a scrawny figure, muttering to himself and roasting tiny fish on a spit. Let me grab his image. NPC. All right. You see these crystal blue eyes bulging out from a dirty and sunburnt face. There's a man dressed only in a loincloth with a palm leaf cape and a crown made of sticks. He seems to be talking to himself when you approach, muttering something about a good haul today, a good haul. As you witness him cooking very tiny, poor amount of fish. But he looks up as he sees, and as he sees King and Coco entering, he looks surprised, but happily surprised. He says, "Ah, new subjects, welcome." He stands up and says, I am the Emperor, and this is my domain. Welcome in. Welcome, please. Join in the bounty of our mighty feast. It is so good to have new subjects. And, oh, did you find this one? I wondered where he went. We lost him after the last storm. He picks up Coco. Coco seems happy to be home.
Aww.
Oh, that's adorable.
He pats
Sarko-
Coco on the head and puts him back down.
Sarko would have followed in and be like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, you know, I hate to inform you, but while I'm on your land, I will recognize you as the law and order of this whole area. But
Of course, I am Emperor of the Sea, and all I see is my domain.
Clearly, of course. But I am a humble merchant. You see, I travel far and wide, selling goods." And I'm just so honored to be in your domain. It's such a beautiful piece of land here that you've cultivated.
It is. And now that we have more hands, things can really begin to grow, really begin to explore. You know, the coconuts. They are such good workers, but they are such bad workers. They are very loyal and very good, but they are very, very small, very weak. Their hands are not, their fingers tend to break. But you all will be great. We've been wanting to expand the coconut farms. We'll get to work right away, just after breakfast. Please join my kingly feast. He gestures to like the two small fish on his.
Sarko
Goodwin and
will.
Mallory are getting agitated. There's only one crown we're subject to, mate.
Sarko will go ahead and take a seat. Well, I hate to inform you of this, but my actual talents are mostly in the acquisition of resources. But if you'd like, I could go to a port and acquire some things for you if you'd like.
Well, building of the empire will, I suppose, necessitate some trade. So, yes, I suppose we do have quite a lot of coconuts. Perhaps we could trade them for some tools to help the expansion of the empire.
Well, if you'd like me to show up with some tools, I could if you have a surplus of coconuts, I'd be very happy to load them up in my ship and then go get some tools for you. Or rather, not for you, but your servants, so that they can better serve you.
He's sort of like he's nodding as you're speaking, but then he sort of like looks off as if someone is whispering in his ear. I see. Well, I'm afraid that we can't allow you to leave. You see, we've had problems in the past. So while it's a very interesting conundrum, I'm afraid that really expanding the coconut farm primary objective. So you'll need to stay and help.
Why can we not leave?
You were all my subjects. You cannot simply go as you please. I understand, though, the desire to trade with our neighbors is very important, and definitely something we'll be doing in the future. But for now, it is very important that we all stay here and expand the empire on the island with our own hands.
I am a follower of the grasping god, and I will only accept offers that are equal and beneficial to me. You see, I am a holy man, and regardless of the capabilities of emperor, you must still be beholden to the wishes of the clergy. Would you debase yourself to blasphemy in the name of your expansion?
Very well. I am, if nothing else, a man of the gods, and I will not. You are. Perhaps your service as member of the clergy is. Perhaps we can provide you a position of high priest of the empire, and in exchange, you can help us acquire more tools for expansion. But the other subjects will have to remain here.
Oh.
So
He's gonna kind of like look back and forth between Coco and Sarko and just be like,
Guys, do you mind if I go ahead and discuss with my my friends here for a little bit?
Of course.
Considering
Of
your
course.
turn.
I still have to finish breakfast. We'll get started in the work right as soon as breakfast is ready. Right as soon as breakfast is finished.
Sarko's going to go ahead and walk on out with everybody. Okay,
Yeah.
guys, I'm gonna be dead honest. I don't like fucking with old people that hear disembodied voices. I have a thing I'm going to ask you guys. Do you want to work for this guy while I go over to Port Fortune and ask Mama about some Emperor of the Sea?
Well, sir,
King, stay here.
I think, sir, we can just leave.
I think if we do, we'll get cursed.
Oh.
Fight army of coconut.
Well, we don't have to fight him. I mean, King, think about how much nicer we can make things for Coco. It's
You
only
have good
temporary.
You have good points.
Suppose you're right.
King will cross his arms and like scrunch himself up in a ball and just consider.
I make no guarantees I won't attempt to claim this empire for the queen while you're gone, though, Sarko.
If he forces y'all to do anything you don't want, if he forces y'all to do anything other than like basic labor and starts getting really creepy culty about it, you know what to do.
Learn a very harsh lesson about empire building.
Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to him and tell him that you will be working in the interim while I go ahead and grab them some stuff. Though I will want fair compensation for my fair compensation for you guys, or whatever the hell he can do for it. Anyways, I'm gonna go talk to the bastard. So I have consulted my fellow well, I wouldn't call them priests, underlings, and we've agreed that they will assist you in the cultivation of your coconuts while I go and gather some tools for you.
Excellent. Excellent. He stands up. He's eaten the entire feast at this point, as there wasn't very much to go around. And he says, "Yes. Now that breakfast is done, now that everyone has eaten, we should get to work. Lots of planting to do. Got to clear out all the other areas and expand the coconut farm."
Well, if first off, you need to get me some coconuts so that I can trade for those tools. But once that's done, I would be I'll go ahead and board my boat, and my friends will be very happy to assist you in your farm.
Of course. The Emperor of the Sea steps out of his hut, and he picks up a staff, I say a staff, I mean a piece of driftwood that is staff-like. He waves it in the air, and his voice booms 3 times louder than a human voice would, as he says, "Go forth, my children, harvest the coconuts. Bring all those which are good to eat to the beach." And suddenly, all of the coconut totems that you have walked past spring to life and begin harvesting coconuts, harvesting the ripe coconuts from the various trees on the island, including Coco, who runs off to join in the work.
Oh, adorable. This is just delightful, honestly.
The Emperor adjusts his crown of sticks on his head. It's good to be the Emperor.
I'm so
How
happy
they do that?
The impressive thing from my time working with you is that you have demonstrated a level of lucidity that you would never find with most leadership. You have kept yourself grounded in reality despite the weight of leadership, and I find that commendable.
Of course, I have studied many of the great leaders of history and have learned from all of their mistakes. Yes, indeed, I have. I am a man of knowledge and history. I studied at one of the greatest colleges in where was it again? Never mind. Yes, but I am the Emperor of the Sea, and I am wise in the way of leadership.
Oh, I don't know about this, guys. He studied at Nevermind. Pom-Pom heard it's super hard to get in there.
Oh, incredibly difficult. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and help load up the coconuts. You guys do the thing.
Yes. So
Sarko in the back of his mind. I knew that if we fucked with this guy, we'd be fighting so many coconuts.
the Emperor of the Sea oversees the coconut harvest as the various little coconut guys go and bring them up, and they stockpile a big pile of coconuts on the beach, which you can load into the you load just as many as you can into the rowboat without sinking it.
Yeah.
It's just so many coconuts. All right. So Sarko, you're gonna go back to the Gilded Goose by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Sarko goes
Oh boy.
back to the Gilded Goose. The Emperor says, crosses his arms, says, "I don't like letting people go, but as he is High Priest of the Empire, I suppose I'll have to trust him to return. He is good with the gods, after all. Now, everyone else, let's get to work. We've got new coconut fields to plant."
I have to be honest. I feel like I invoked my god in front of this guy, and he's like, I don't know what that is, but I better fucking listen.
All right. So, let's take a 5-minute break at this point. I gotta go to the bathroom. Get me a drink.
Okay.
So if
Okay.
anyone else needs to do the
Okay.
same, you can do so. And then we'll be right back.
Alrighty.
All right.
Be right back.
I will be right back then.
I didn't mute my microphone. Okay, I have returned.
Welcome back. I'm going to be honest, Gabe. I feel like my character's most redeeming quality is the ability to go, this guy's clearly a sea wizard, I shouldn't fuck with him.
It's an important skill to have. It's
So really, it saved us. It saved us a lot.
Boy.
okay. Sounds
Hello.
like everyone's back. Steve's here.
I've got licorice.
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. And everyone's back. All right. So, everyone is okay with proceeding with the plan as has been laid out, and that is, Sarko goes back to town alone off the boat, and you all are slaves to the Emperor of the Sea until he returns.
Wait. Are there
Unfortunately, yeah.
Are
Seems
are
like
there
that's how it is.
Wait, are there rations from the boat that we can have? Because judging by the king's ability to feed his subjects, I don't know if the coconuts can just sustain themselves by, like, merriment and whimsy, but we need food. And, considering we were all...
Yeah.
Coconuts.
Yeah, I want to have precautions, options even. Pom-Pom has 2 rations left.
Same. Yeah.
You could resupply your you can resupply rations when you go to the ship. I'm not keeping strict records of the ship's food supplies. I'm just sort of rolling that up into the ship's maintenance cost. So you can refresh your rations whenever you're back on the ship. So you have 7 days of rations without worrying about it. Although you might want more than that, depending on how long. Especially since the ship is slow right now. But if you want more, then you need to negotiate some back and forth trips.
So we're back up to 7. Is basically what you're saying.
Yeah. So you've got 7. So okay. We'll roll for wind in a moment with the Gilded Goose sailing away. But the Gilded Goose sails away, and and the Emperor of the Sea goes and leads you all towards clearing off the non-coconut trees from a certain part of the island, and planting more coconut trees. He might know what he's doing. None of you are coconut farmers. But he starts leading you through the labor for the day. Couple hours pass, and in the midday, you do see sitting on a rock by the beach, a mermaid beaches herself. And she sits on a rock, sunning herself, and sings as you were doing your labor.
Under the sea.
Under the sea.
Well, this is just delightful.
The Emperor of the Sea approaches the merfolk, and he says, wonderful, welcome. As Emperor of the Sea, it is wonderful to see the children of Under the Sea come to grace our shores. The merfolk just sort of smiles, and you get the feeling that they've met before, as the Emperor of the Sea sort of begins a process of trading with her, sort of trading various trinkets that he's collected off of the beach. Some sea glass here, some fancy shells, some coconuts, in exchange for things she has fished up from the bottom of the ocean, and also some fish she's caught.
Well, that's just delightful. I think. Actually, hang on, because we could probably try and talk to the mermaid before she leaves and be like, "Hey, this guy's kind of keeping us on the island. What do?"
No. The thing is, if the mermaid's willingly trading, she's feeding into his delusion.
Oh fuck, you're right. Yeah.
Either that or he really is Lord of the Sea. I don't know.
When he's finished his trading for the day, he sort of wanders off and goes back to his work. The mermaid just kind of like continues sitting there, and she plays some music and sings, watching as the coconuts are working. Do you? She also sort of does take notice that there are humanoids laboring under the laboring here, which is a new development. And she certainly looks towards you curiously, but she doesn't make any moves to leave her rock by the water. Do any of you approach her?
I don't know what to say. I'm very brain dead at the moment.
Pom Pom's just gonna wave, but not necessarily say anything. Just, hi.
King
She'll
King
wave
will
and
approach,
look
I guess.
somewhat confused, but not say anything. And then King.
Are you friend with Sea Emperor?
I don't know if I would say friend, but I check in on him from time to time. Ever since the shipwreck, he's been a little strange. And he's here all alone. Other than those coconut men he makes.
Oh, he makes them.
He's she looks to Pom Pom. Oh yes. He's quite a powerful wizard,
Oh.
Is he really Emperor?
Well, he certainly calls himself that.
Mm,
But as far as I know, he was shipwrecked
Can understand.
here. And he's all alone. I try to bring him some fish every now and then, make sure enough food that isn't coconuts.
Man, going crazy.
I think he
Can't
took.
you
I think
bring
he
him
took quite
to
a
a
head
town?
Only
injury.
truly crazy person.
I think he took quite a head injury when he was shipwrecked here. Doesn't even remember his name.
Aw.
Oh.
Did he used to have glasses?
Well, he washed up on the shore with practically naked, so he didn't have glasses when I met him. But he could have lost them. I
Oh my
suppose.
gosh.
Pom Pom is theorizing that maybe our lost friend is actually Coconut Emperor, but that's just a theory. A Pom Pom theory.
Play the game theory intro right now. Is Pom Pom actually Freddy Fazbear?
No, she's Ness.
Yes.
Yes, she's Ness, who is also
Is that
Sans.
the clown bite of '87?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Maybe we should try really hard to make the Emperor try and remember who he was before the wreck. While we spend our time here.
Bartholomew?
What's that his name? The mermaid asks.
Bartholomew. That man we looking for.
We are looking for Bartholomew. Used to be an anthropologist. I mean, I guess that's kind of close to being a wizard. And I mean, hey, if he's not, then he's not. But there's no harm in trying.
Well, I wish you luck in helping him. At the very least, when your boat comes back, if you could maybe help him get back to, other people. He's all alone out here. He won't be willing to go, and I suppose don't anger him. He can be quite dangerous. He is a wizard. I've seen him quite a few tricks.
Coconut.
He can make it appear as if there are multiple of him. I saw him catch a shark in a web like he was a spider, and then strike it dead with a bolt of magic.
Ooh.
What?
Yes, he fired a sort of missile made of magic, which killed the shark.
Mm.
That suddenly makes Goodman pucker up.
Well, he's not special. We all have missiles. That's how the system works.
The callback to pre-game chats.
Heyo.
Yes.
So be careful not to anger him too much. But if you could help him, well, I've had enough sun. I'm going to go back to the sea. I'll be back in a week or so if you're still here.
Enjoy your swimmies.
Enjoy swimming.
And the mermaid dives back into the ocean.
If we are still here by next week, please kill us. Something is gone horribly wrong.
All right. Meanwhile, the Gilded Goose is sailing. Strong breeze increases movement speed by 1/3. Your speed is currently reduced by 1/3, so we'll just say that that washes out. You can move 15 squares. What route are you taking back to Port Fortune, Captain?
I don't want to pass the Black Crag, especially with half my crew gone. So we're just gonna. No, we're not going that way.
What, you don't want to brave the Siren's Claws without all of your leveled crew?
Yeah, honestly.
I'm not saying that's not a good idea, but all right. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. You can get that far in the first day. I should roll to see if there's a sea encounter. That's the wrong dice. 1d6 to see if there's an encounter. Okay, there's not an encounter.
Thank God.
All right. Next.
We run into a pirate right now.
Next day, cloudy with normal wind. Which means you can move 10 squares because your ship is slow. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's how far you'll get. See if there is a sea encounter today. That is a yes on the sea encounter. Let's see.
Fuck me.
Let's see what is on the table. Oh, no, sorry. The sea encounter table is a 1d20 for some reason. All the other tables are 2d6, but I don't know why.
Because there's 20 things to find at sea.
I guess so. There's more things to find at sea, and they're evenly distributed as opposed to Belker. Nope, that's the rumors table. Could have the wrong table. Sea encounter. Oh, all right. Captain Sarko, as you're making your way down south toward Port Fortune, off the port side of the ship, you see something unusual. You spot an island. An island whose shore glitters as if covered with jewels. And consulting your maps, it's not on any of your charts.
Ooh.
What do you want to do about that, Captain Sarko?
I tell our friend Squealer to make note of it on the map.
Okay, Captain. Sarko records Old Island on the map. We add a marker to the island.
We'll continue onward down towards Port Fortune.
All right. And yeah, next day, new weather rolls, hot and humid, with no wind. Sailing is impossible.
Is the island still there?
No. By when morning comes, the island has disappeared.
This is all I need to know that I made the right call.
All right. Another, let me check for another sea encounter. No encounter today. So just a day in the doldrums. Ooh, you were caught in a thunderstorm.
Ooh.
Let me change the music. All right. Captain, you try and set sail, the next day you begin setting sail, and there's a strong breeze. The wind is with you, but it seems, and at first that's good. You make progress towards Port Fortune, but the weather, but the wind, the sea is rough. The rain is heavy. You can't see very far at all. And there's constant bolts of lightning and thunder. I would like to have you make some sort of roll to see if you get lost in the sea. So I'm gonna have, basically, you have a navigator. So I'm gonna have you roll because the thunderstorm has reduced your visibility. You are no longer in sight of land. So I'm going to have you make the 2 in 6 chance of becoming lost. You would become lost if you weren't paying for Squealer.
Okay, we're good.
All right, you're good. Squealer manages to keep you going in the right direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, you're able to get to Port Fortune by the end of the day. And the next day, the storm has passed, and Captain Sarko, you can make your way into Port Fortune.
Oh my god, I'm so happy to be fucking home. And get Pom Pom King, sir. Get him out of here.
Yeah, my window's still loading. Why is...
They're not real. Oh, I'm assuming I can put myself back up to 11 health, right?
Yeah, you should be full. You should be full healed by now. Okay, my foundry is my GM foundry is not loading. I'm gonna try refreshing the window. It's stuck at 99%. My GM window is stuck at 99%. Okay, well, we'll just have to go for now. Captain Sarko, you return again to the city or the town of Port Fortune. The rest of your crew are not here. You are alone.
I sell coconuts.
All right. These are not worth a lot.
I sell them.
All right. Let's see. I will figure out. I will be as generous as possible, and I will figure how many coconuts you can sell in or you can fit in a rowboat. Since I'm waiting on this window to load anyway. Hey, it finally did. But okay. So you did one load of coconuts. Vehicles. How many? What's the weight of a lifeboat hold? A lifeboat can hold a cargo of 15. Sorry, a lifeboat's much bigger than a rowboat. Canoe. A canoe can hold 6,000 coins worth of weight. Okay. And let's see how many rations that would be. So 7 days of rations. Oh, that's right. They don't have weights for a lot of the standard adventure here. That's.
Do you just want to assume a weight of like 1 per coconut?
That would mean 6,000 coconuts. No, coconuts.
Yeah, no.
Coconuts. Remember, a weight of 1 is 1 coin. So it's like.
Do we want to say 20?
Yeah, we'll say 20. So you have 300 coconuts, and we'll say that you could sell a coconut for 2 silver.
Okay. So that comes out to
60 gold.
I'll add that to my experience.
And your and your inventory, 60 gold. Woo! All right. So, what are you planning on purchasing for the Emperor here?
Okay. Also, when do I level up?
You want to see if the coconuts were enough for you to level up?
I might. I'm at 2,620.
Sorry, you hit level 3 at 3,000.
I'm gonna cry. Anyways. I'm gonna say to him, sorry, pal. Sorry. I'm just gonna go add that gold to my inventory. All right. Where do I? I'm just gonna go toss it in the hole. Give me a moment. I'm down here. Do we have it in warehouse? No. Wait, it's under the Gilded Goose, isn't it?
Yeah, and the Gilded Goose. The Gilded Goose has it has a character sheet, and that character sheet has an inventory, and you can see the everyone's got money in there.
Can you add 60 to it?
Okay. So Sarko goes from having 801 to having 861.
Okay. It's at this point that I am going to go over to Curio Emporium.
All right. You make your.
Oh.
Armando is very happy to see you. Armando. Captain Sarko, so good to see you again. Welcome in. I have some very fine new goods on sale. A brand new series of hats imported from Fantasy Not France. They are the top of fashion. I'm sure members of your crew would love them.
Okay, well, in that case, I would love to go ahead and purchase one of them, one of these new Frankish hats, immediately. How much will it set me back?
For you, my friend, my good friend, I will let it go for a mere 50 gold.
Okay, no. Do you have any like tiaras made out of tin, or like any real cheap fucking things that look regal but are entirely cheap? Got yourself like a nice ring that's made out of like really cheap plated silver?
My friend, I am insulted. I only have the very best. The very best. Like, for example, I have this signet ring here. Solid gold, worn by the last king of Mu the night he was assassinated. But for you, I would let it go for a mere 100 gold. Sarko, as an experienced scam artist, you can tell that this is an iron ring that has been painted gold.
I'll take it for 2 gold.
Deal.
2 gold.
I'm just gonna write. Oh no, I actually closed Foundry again. Jesus. I'll take it for 2 gold. Deal.
That's amazing.
Yes, you have acquired the gold signet ring worn by the last king of Mu the night he was assassinated. Iron painted gold with a fictional signet.
Okay, next, I need you to go ahead. Do you have any capes?
Capes. Let me see. Yes, indeed I do. He pulls out a nice velvet cape. Now this was worn by an archmage, Hamamdaban the Great, in his visitation to the king of Mu on the night of the assassination.
I'll buy it for 1 gold.
Oh,
Very eventful night.
It is indeed. It is real velvet. I'm afraid I will have to ask at least 5.
You know what? You're breaking me here, but I'm not. You know what? Sure, I'll give you 5 for it. Honestly, this is all I need, Armando. You've treated me well.
I much prefer easier marks than you, Captain Sarko, but we've both made a profit.
Armando, I have a man who I am going to repeat these exact stories to, and I'm going to tell them that I heard it from one of the most respected merchants in Port Fortuna.
You flatter me, Captain.
I'm actually writing this down.
That's amazing.
All right. Anyways, thank you for your time, Armando. I have a sea wizard with a bunch of. I have a sea wizard with an intro-deck delusion that thinks he's the emperor of the ocean. He's really gonna appreciate these gifts. You have a wonderful day.
A wonderful day to you as well, Cap. And please, send Sir Davy Goodman back later. I think he would love one of those Frankish hats.
You know what? I'll write that down. Send Davy to get a Frankish hat. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go bother the Mama Mama Fortuna real fast. You have a great day, Armando.
Glad you're looking out for Goodman there. Make sure Goodman gets scammed.
He didn't get scammed last time. That's the problem.
All right. So heading down to Mama's hut.
Well, Sarko kind of like knocks politely.
She hobbles over, opens the door, and says, "Ah, Captain, I knew I'd be seeing you as soon as I saw that goosey headpiece out in the port. You always pay Mama a visit."
Well, you make it hard not to. You're such a pleasant little friend. So always wonderful, so helpful in the most pressing of times, which I tragically have ran into.
She brings you in. Of course, pressing times. It is very dangerous times these days. What can Mama do for?
Well, I've ran into a sea wizard who can reanimate coconuts, and I'm assuming if he can do that, he's probably downright terrifying to cross. He's kind of abducted my crew politely, and he's absolutely insane and unhinged. He thinks he's the emperor of the ocean. Do you have any,
She sort of, as you say that he thinks he's the emperor of the ocean, you detect a legitimate annoyance across her face, as if this is a grave insult that she has suffered, which she fails to hide, before she then turns back to her pleasant smile. I see. And what can Mama do about this Emperor of the Sea? You wish to know more about him?
I would appreciate that, but I'd appreciate that, but the more pressing concern is I wanted to know if you could brew a potion that would inspire a level of lucidity, even if for a moment, in the most addled of minds.
Interesting. Mama will need to consult her books.
If not that, something that'll just knock him the fuck out.
That's certainly easier.
I want to help the guy, but if you can't pull it off, yeah, just something that'll make him entirely fucking just conk to the fuck out will be perfectly suitable.
Alright, so where should Mama begin?
Try and get it. Let's try and help him, but if you can't, honestly, just try and make the potion to help with his lucidity first. I'd be happy to compensate you.
She nods and says, "I'll need to consult my books. Come back in an hour. If you have anyone
Okay.
else you'd like to visit, now you should do so."
I have to go buy him some tools for his coconuts.
She's not sure if that's a euphemism or not, but she doesn't question.
Go and I buy tools for the coconut. I'm gonna spend 20 gold on those.
Okay, yeah, that'll get you a bunch of shovels and saws, tools.
I'm going to go ahead and just write down 20 gold spent on tools. Question. So at this point, I spent $27. Can you just knock that off of my Gilded Goose's inventory?
Sure. Sorry, what were we at? 27?
Yeah, 27 needs to go down the dumps.
I'll just hold that for now, and I'll do it all at the end. I am looking to see if OSE has a particular potion looking for. It's one of its official. No, I'm looking at the magic rings. That's why I can't find what I'm looking for. Potions.
You know, the problem is that it says it'll a potion of greater lucidity, but it's actually just antipsychotics.
Yeah.
All right. Mama, upon your return, Mama says, such a potion is not something that I can craft for you, Captain Sarko, at least not without rare reagents that I'm afraid we will not be able to simply purchase in town. However, potion to make one sleep is much easier. I can craft this for you, but and then I would suggest if you feel his mind has been addled and you wish to sort him out, you should take him to Brother Lewin.
Brother Lewin, do you think he can help him with the problems?
If anyone here, if anyone in Port Fortune it would be the brother. I've seen him perform miracles to cure all manner of diseases and break all manner of, well, lesser curses.
Okay. Thank you. In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and buy some rope, and we're just gonna. Thank you. I have a plan now. Do you know about this guy? Like, what the hell happened to him?
I do not know of him, but I could perform a vision. I could have a vision. You will need to pay for a fortune.
I will gladly compensate you for the fortune.
She will ask for 10 gold.
I'll give him. I'll pay 10 gold.
Alright. She takes the 10 gold and then she pulls out her crystal ball, and she begins her summoning of the spirits of the sea. You see, look into the crystal ball, Captain, and you shall see where he has come from. You see a man in Eastern-style clothes, let's say, of man of the your home country.
Oh, definitely not Russia.
Yeah. I mean a man in European clothing.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm from definitely not Russia.
As opposed to the other men who you see, he is in a boat of he's in a small sailboat with men of the Tatunka, the tribe. You see the man. He has a bushy mustache and glasses and European clothing, dirty a bit from having been on adventure for some time. They are at sea, sailing towards an island which you recognize as Driftwood Cay, before they are caught in a sudden gale. A powerful storm sends them flying. Their ship capsizes, and the man washes up on the beach, a strange other beach, bleeding head wound, and a confused expression. You see a montage of his clothing and belongings disintegrating over however long he's been there, and him, this wizard, hiding his spell book in the back of a tree stump, which he carves into a throne and builds a kingdom around it. His kingdom of coconut men. You realize that the Emperor of the Sea is indeed Pharos' partner, Bartholomew.
You were right, Pom Pom.
Pom Pom knew it! Pom Pom
Yeah.
is always right.
Well, Mama Fortuna, that's everything I need to know, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pay you an extra 10 gold, because this was really damn useful.
Mama thanks you.
Yeah, and the final thing I need you to knock off is actually 30 gold, because I'm gonna buy a lot of booze. I'm gonna buy 10 gold worth of cheap, high-proof booze.
Okay.
So that pretty much eats up all the money I got from the coconuts, but
Yeah, we're up to 57 spent.
okay,
Alright.
'cause
Anything-
I have a plan. Anything else? No, we're good here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll thank Mama Fortuna. I will pay her how much for the potion that conks you the fuck out?
Oh, I thought we weren't doing that. So I stopped looking that up. Let me check. Manage to.
It's probably a poison.
Research. This would be a potion duplicating a spell effect. We'll call this the sleep spell, so it would be 500 gold pieces.
Oof.
Okay, how much are we getting paid? Okay, for this...
The goodwill and eternal friendship of Pharos the Brilliant.
I'm gonna tell him that this costed me. Okay, I'm gonna take one. Is it okay, guys, if I take 100 gold off of all of you, to pay for this?
So,
Hmm.
So you drop us on an island to do slave labor for a week, and now you're deducting 25 gold from all our pay
100.
for slaving away.
100 gold. Oh my gosh.
So, well, I guess we can't say no.
I want to know out of character if you're fine with it.
Out of character, I'm fine with it. King would be mad though.
Yeah, this is gonna cause some mutiny problems, but we're excited and happy about it outside. The chaos is gonna cause.
In character, I'm going to inform them that I needed this to rescue them, so it was a part of
Yeah.
This is necessary to
necessary.
rescue them. I'll go ahead and take. I'm gonna go ahead and do that and take 100 gold off of.
All right. The books will. The books will have an entry where everyone has a minus 100 gold in their in the ledger. Where
I am going to inform them. Don't worry. I am all from everyone for 500 gold. I'm going to harass the lighthouse man about this.
Okay. So hold on. So 100 gold from all four of you is 400.
One short. I'll pay the extra 200. Okay.
Okay.
Thinking of Red Dead Redemption 2. I gave you everything, Dutch. I
I'm
need more
going to-
money, Arthur. I need to steal more money from your pocket.
I'm gonna go to fucking that guy at the lighthouse and be like, it cost me 500 gold to get your romantic interest back. I'm expecting this. I want this. This has to be a protracted death.
Is not saving the old man Yowie reward enough?
I am a profiteer. This guy, and we both know this motherfucker's too old to go fucking hunting another fucking romantic interest at this point. Especially a wizard.
All right. Okay, Captain Sarko, is there anything else that you need to do in Port Fortune?
Nope.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and get on the. Oh wait, I need to repair the fucking boat. How much do I need to pay for them to just remove the water?
Yeah, hold on. I need to check. We'll see. Event. So that would be in the vehicles chapter. Repairs. Vehicle damage can be repaired by experienced technician. Blah, blah, blah. Takes. Offensive hull damage and cost. Imaging vehicles. Surely they have a. Let's see. It's under waterborne adventuring. The rules for taking on board. Okay. We don't have a thing for that, so I will simply say that it'll take, five workers a day to do. So that'll be 5 gold.
I'll pay the 5 gold. Yeah, I'll pay the 5 gold.
I'll take it from this 8 undifferentiated gold pieces that are in the Gilded Goose. That was meant to be like ship. I think that was like some leftovers from. Say that's the ship's money.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, let's go ahead and start sailing again.
All right. Before we sail back, let's pop back over to everyone else. So everyone, it has been 1, 2, 3, 4 days that you have spent slaving away for the Emperor of the Sea so far. I would like each of you to throw a d6 for each day. So if you'll just go and each do 4d6.
Okay.
Yo!
Oh! Broke the chain.
In this... All right. I will also roll for Molroy. And for Jan. Jan is a druid. Do druids get a bonus to this? Let me check. No, it's rangers that are better. All right. Davy Goodman on the first day and King on the third day are able to get some extra rations. Total of 11.
Okay.
11 free rations are captured are found during this time.
Okay.
So if we divvy that up among the 2, 3, 4, 5 of you. So we'll just say it's 2. Okay. So everyone, please mark off 2 of your rations.
Right.
All right. So 4 days have passed. You've been between coconuts and fishing that you managed to do a little bit above. You've only tapped into your bread and cheese a little bit. So you're doing all right. You're not relying on forage just yet. The Emperor of the Sea is. At first, you felt like this might be a hard job, hard labor, but it turns out he gets tired quite quickly in the day, and so you're really only doing maybe 3 or 4 hours of work, and then you're just kind of like,
Okay.
Spend the rest of the day lounging on the beach, drinking coconut milk, and fishing.
Okay.
Pom Pom doesn't think this is so bad.
Yes, it could certainly be a lot worse.
Kind of like a vacation.
Don't tell Sarko that.
Pom Pom's lips are sealed.
Oh, trust me, you've certainly paid for this. This has not been a paid vacation. If anything, it's been a paid vacation for you.
This is
because
still
you
somehow a
paid.
nightmare for Goodman because he's middle manager of his mercenary band and time his money, and he's just like, his royal coat's torn up, and he's at the end of the rope, and he's just like, I made every decision in my life to not be doing this right now.
Yes, I've tried very hard to very specifically not have this be my life.
To be some urchin scrumming up coconuts on a beach.
All right, but on one of these days, while you are relaxing on the beach after a day's work, something happens. One moment, please. Need this tile. While you're all
It's not a turtle anymore.
while
My
you're-
son?
Yes. While you're all relaxing on the beach, Coco and some of the other coconut men are standing by the sea when suddenly
The revolution starts.
no. 4 giant crabs emerge from the ocean. By giant crabs, I mean roughly dog-sized.
Giant enemy crabs?
Not
So, coconut crabs.
yes. 4 coconut crabs emerge from the ocean and are beginning to make a beeline towards Coco and the coconut men. They hunger for their coconut flesh.
No!
We will,
No.
we will now roll to see if I will have the players roll to see if they are surprised. Sir Davy Goodman. Or actually, no. I'm gonna have King roll. King, roll a d6 to see if you were surprised, or if you see the crabs coming. On a 1 or 2, you will be surprised. All right, King, you are not surprised. You see the coconut crabs coming for your son and his family. What will you do?
I think I'm just going to immediately throw my...
I think you kind of cut off there. You're gonna throw.
I will just launch it at, I'm gonna throw my missile.
Okay. In that case,
I have targeted a crab.
all right. I will let you throw it before we roll initiative
Oh, okay. Right.
because
right.
it's a ranged weapon and they have to get in close. So I'll let you have that first action as King cries out.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
Oh!
The crab takes 3 damage. It is barely injured as the trident sticks into it. The Emperor of the Sea comes out. What's going on? Oh, it's those nasty crabs again. Well, we'll be eating good tonight.
Yes! Eat crab!
Let's show them what for.
They-
And, we will...
I won't let you take Coco!
King, why are you on the wrong... Why is it putting you in... Why is it putting half the characters into the wrong teams?
Oh, what the...
Hold on. Why are the crabs marked as friendly? That's why. Why are the crabs marked as friendly? They should not be marked as friendly.
They're not friendly at all.
No, they're here to eat your
Yeah.
coconut sons.
They want to... I don't want that.
What they do, they're hungry.
Are they hungry?
Well, they can have some
Like a
regular
hippo?
coconuts. Pom Pom gets ready to throw coconuts at them.
I don't understand. Coconut crabs will
Perfect.
eat birds.
Oh my god.
Yeah. They'll hunt down
Right.
seagulls.
Well, I guess
All right.
Hawk had like a better fate than that.
Actually, I'm gonna. Molroy should be friendly, not neutral. So same with Jan. They should be on your initiative.
Wait, Jan can get a friend now.
All right. Rerolling initiative. All right. Crabs win initiative. Okay. Okay. So first step in the combat procedure is declare movement and spells. So, is anyone on your side going to cast a spell? The Emperor of the Sea is going to cast a spell. And is anyone going to run forward and enter into the melee zone?
I think I will.
Okay.
Because I need to get my trident back.
Yes.
So,
Alright, so
And your son.
King is going to run forward. Emperor is going to cast a spell. None of you are. So you won't actually move just yet, King. You have to declare.
Oh, okay.
You declare movement,
Gotcha.
movement and spells before initiative is rolled. So now I will re-roll initiative.
got it.
Okay. Obviously the crabs were moving into melee because that's what they do. So the crabs will.
Yes.
The crabs will move. The crabs win initiative, so they will move into melee. Giant crabs will attack the coconut men with a pincer. All right. Mean for those should be stop being defaulting to private. All right. The coconut man on the left is quickly torn apart by pincers.
No?
Oh,
Coconut man
Good.
on the right is attacked twice. All right. Now the third giant crab continues attacking the dead coconut man, and the other crab will attack coconut man who has not been killed yet.
I guess you could say he's a crow-nut man.
All right. The attack.
Aw,
The remaining attacks
don't
miss.
say that.
Coco is surrounded by
Vicious crabs.
vicious crabs. All right.
Carcinogen.
all right.
Padres.
All right. So first, Coco. Coco has a morale of 12. He will never run. So he will attempt a bonk attack on this giant, the injured crab that King
It's
has
okay, King.
wounded.
Pom Pom has a plan.
I trust Pom Pom.
Coco's bonk fails. The other coconut man will attempt a similar bonk and fail. The other coconut man is dead. His body has been snapped in twain, but the Emperor of the Sea will now unleash a mighty spell. He shall cast Web.
Ooh.
He casts his web, or he casts his wand, his staff, and a spectral web of that looks like as much like a fishing net as it does a spider web, and it wraps over and ensnares these two giant crabs, who begin struggling against against it, but they are trapped and entangled. I need to read the spell again. Box a 10-foot cube area. She's caught within a web, become entangled, and they break free depending on the... Okay. Yes. They are trapped. Okay, here's all the coconut men. All right, players, you may all... King, your movement goes off. You are now in the melee.
Oh, I should have. I was kind of spacing out when we did the movement.
Yes.
Can I run up too?
Yeah, okay.
I'll remember that next time. I just forgot.
Mhm.
Right.
All right. Yeah. So movement happens first. Then, so King and Pom Pom run in. While they're running in, anyone who wishes to make a missile attack may do so. Jan and Mulroy will definitely do so, targeting the injured crab. Jan will miss, and Mulroy will fire his musket and miss. Davy Goodman, your musket ball bounces off the crab's exoskeleton. Its exoskeleton is hard as like plate armor. Yeah, you swear you shot it square on, and that should have killed a crab, but this is some sort of magical giant crab.
Goodman's like, well, that's just straight up improbable.
Yes.
Mhm.
17 armor class. That's quite a lot. Okay.
Holy fuck.
King and Pom Pom, you are in melee now. You may make your attacks.
Okay. I would like to retrieve my trident from whatever crab it's stuck in.
It is the one that you are next to right now.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna in that same motion. I want to try and scoop Coco up under one arm.
No.
Then-
Pom Pom has an idea for this.
Okay.
I wasn't going to spoil it until I got to act, but I have evasion, which gives me bonus to my AC when I'm running away. I was going to grab the coconut men and start running.
Yes! Base. I love it. Okay. If that's the case, then I will just grab my trident and just attack the one that is nearest me.
All right.
Remember, King, give him a big slam. I don't think piercing's gonna do much. You gotta crack him.
All right.
Ooh.
King grabs the magic trident that's still sticking out of this crab, and you may make your attack roll.
Okay. Would my Warhammer do more, though?
Crack him like a walnut with your big hammer.
Fuck it, I'll try the Warhammer.
All right.
Oh, I'm not equipped with it, so never mind. Trident it is.
Okay. Yep. You grab the trident. Make an attack roll. Oh.
Oh my god!
Okay. I forgot King's cracked.
Yeah! World's strongest kobold!
Yeah. Yeah. The King grabs the trident that you just threw into him, and then just sort of like twists and rips it out, cracking a big piece of the crab's exoskeleton, leaving it near death. It's not completely defeated yet, but it is badly injured.
Nice.
All right. And Pom Pom.
Yeah. Would it be possible for me to grab both of them and start trying to run away?
You could grab them, but running away will have to be your action for next turn.
Okay, gotcha.
But that's what you want to do. You want to pick up both of the coconut men.
Yes.
All right, you grab both of the coconut men, lifting them up into the air, above the crabs. All right, next round. We roll initiative again, or damn, I gotta remember to ask for declarations before clicking next round. But okay. Pom Pom, you already declared that you were going to be moving away, so you do need to you do need to decide whether you are moving, whether you are fleeing, or making a fighting retreat. If you flee, people get evasion lets you retreat without the penalty. So obviously you're retreating.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, normally if you retreat, when you're moving away, you have to declare whether you're retreating, which lets you move your full combat movement speed. But you turn your back to them and they get a +2 to hit. Or you can make a fighting retreat where you only get half your movement, but they don't have a +2 to hit you.
And they don't even get the +2 because I'm a clown.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is anyone going to charge in this round? I think Mulroy will be charging in next round. He's going to use this round to put his plug bayonet into his musket.
Yes.
Oh, you know, you guys have fixed bayonets. Yeah, okay, yeah. Mulroy's going to charge in this round with bayonet.
I have a pistol. I don't have a bayonet. I can't. So I have to charge with my sword. But do we want to do that? Do we? I think we would just want to run away, right?
The Emperor of the Sea is casting another spell.
I think let the Emperor handle this. We got the civilians out of the way. Yeah, I think Davy Goodman's just gonna reload his pistol and wait for everyone to just run away.
All right. So you're going to tell Mulroy not to charge?
Oh, Mulroy can charge. He
All
can
right.
do whatever. Mulroy's his own person.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Why isn't oh wait, we do have Jan Haka here.
Yes.
Yes.
Jan's got a sling that she's going to be firing, but she's not very good with it. But like,
She has no bird.
she has no bird. But she does have animal friendship. She could befriend one of these crabs, but there
That would be
Doesn't
cool.
she?
are too many of them right now.
Guys, get her a crab.
Yeah, when there's one crab left, we can get her a crab.
Mhm.
Hey Jane, get
She-
this
she-
get this crab in front of me so I can flee easier without worrying that I'm gonna risk my life for these two coconut men.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So that is declare movement. We've now rolled initiative, which I've already done. Movement. You won initiative, so they don't get to attack you as you escape.
Oh, never mind.
Mulroy comes in. Okay. Missile attacks. Jan will fire at the near dead crab. Let's see if she can steal the kill. No.
Oh.
Goodman, are you going to fire your pistol?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you firing at the near dead one?
Yep. Oh.
All right. 3 damage. That finishes off that crab. Gunsmoke and a dead giant crab.
I'm gonna need to be right back, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then spellcasting goes off. Emperor of the Sea. Will cast Magic Missile on the last remaining crab. Striking it unerringly for 6 damage. He mutters some more magic words and turns his staff towards it, and a bolt of magic flies out, whips around Mulroy, and then spears the giant crab in one of its eyes. Half
Beautiful.
blinding it. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I gave him his own initiative instead of putting him with you guys. I'm dumb. Okay. All right. That's fine. He goes there instead. And then Mulroy and King can make melee attacks.
All right.
Mulroy's-
Were we trying to keep one of these alive?
well, these two are trapped in a web spell.
Yeah, that works. All right. Yeah.
Also-
Here we go.
Mulroy stabs this one, leaving it with exactly 1 hit point.
Oh well. Let me just finish off the crab. I'm on a rampage.
Unfortunately, no. Your trident skips over its carapace.
Yeah. Damn.
17 armor class is really high.
Yeah.
All right.
I like to imagine like how this played out. King was like in a frenzy from that crab he just stabbed dying and everything. He like tears it apart with his trident and tears off a crab leg and takes a bite. And then he just like tries and stabs the other one and just trips.
Alright. This crab is going to make both of its attacks at Mulroy, as Mulroy has just stabbed him very vigorously. Mulroy, what's your armor class? 11. Okay, so why does it say hits AC 9 on the second one? Okay. Let's see. Oh, but that 11. All right. Mulroy is dead.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
What?
The crab.
Mulroy's dead?
Mulroy is dead. He took 11 damage.
Mulroy's dead!
Yes. The crab.
Mulroy, no.
Is Steve's here?
Deeves is here.
I told you not to be a hero, Mulroy. Well, I could have told you not to be a hero, and
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's Gore,
oh my
my
God.
character.
Goodman's just in the middle of reloading his pistol. Just go. Oh, I could have ordered him not to do that. Oh.
I mean, if you had, it would have been King instead.
Yeah.
Oh well.
And I still only have how many hit points?
7.
7? Yeah.
Yeah, these crabs do 2d6 damage with their pincers.
Oh my god.
Okay. That is the coconut men are trying to are like squirming in Pom Pom's arms. They're doing the let me at him. Pom Pom, do you let him at him?
No.
Okay. They
Pom Pom's wrapping them like little burritos in her rainbow scars.
All right.
Beautiful.
We'll go to this will be the beginning of the next round. New round. Declare spells and melee movement. Emperor, do you have any good spells left? You are kind of out of combat spells. I think he's just going to be like waving his club and saying, "Kill them! Kill them!" No, he is going to cast a spell, but it's a defense.
So yeah, Goodman's gonna do a Monty Python and just declare run away, and
King,
tactically retreat away from this.
King, are you going to try a fighting? Are you going to try and keep fighting? Are you going to make a fighting retreat, or are you going to run away?
I think I'm going to try and finish it off.
Okay.
I'm in a frenzy right now. I want to avenge Mulroy.
All right.
Let's give it a shot.
All right. I'm gonna roll initiative for the next round.
Okay.
Player characters win initiative. King, I'm gonna break the normal order because if anyone kills this, I want it to be you. So I'm gonna let you roll your attack first.
Okay. Well, here we go. I actually have targeted the crab properly this time.
Miss. Jan will fire a sling. Miss.
Uh-oh.
The Empire's lost. Save the children. Put the children on the boat.
Oh no!
Does anyone else have a missile attack ready to go?
I think I'm reloading.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
Pom Pom, do you have a ranged weapon and hands to a hand to throw a dagger with?
Pom Pom sure does. I mean, if Pom Pom's been wrapping them up, she can surely at least
Throw a dagger?
not to pick favorites, but maybe she can loosen her grip on the non-Coco one for long enough to throw a dagger.
All right.
How's things
Valid choice.
going?
Mulroy's dead.
Oh, yeah, Mulroy's dead.
And King is like 50-50 about to die.
Yeah, there's a chance.
Oh
These things
no.
could one-shot me.
Mm-hmm. But maybe Pom Pom could save the day with a well-placed throwing dagger.
Please. Yes!
All right. King, as your trident bounces off its exoskeleton, it turns towards you menacingly, and then Pom Pom just like playing the role of mom with juggling coconut children in her arms, gets a hold of one of her daggers and just throws it, and it goes right into the crab's good eye, and it slumps dead.
What? King acts like he won, waving his trident in the air.
All right. The other two.
Oh my gosh.
The other two crabs are like completely wrapped up in this web spell. They're like struggling, but it's gonna take them like tens of minutes to escape. They are just completely defeated. The Emperor starts bounding up, and he's getting ready to crash one of the crabs. But Jan will stop and say, oh wait, is she high enough level to befriend one of these? No, she needs to be. No, they're 3 hit die monsters. She can only she can't befriend a crab until she's 2nd level.
Damn it!
All right, so you just finish off the crabs, and
Oh well.
all right.
We saved Coco. That's all that matters.
No, that is absolutely not all that matters.
Oh wait.
Goodman
Right.
runs to Mulroy's
That's
body.
right. Oh,
Right.
no.
Mulroy has a gash along his neck. There's blood. He grabs onto Goodman. I'm sorry, sir. I don't think I can continue my service.
No, that's nonsense, Mulroy. Emperor, please, do you have a healing spell? Do you have any healing magic?
I'm afraid not. Only the gods have that sort of power. There's nothing I can do.
You're gonna be fine, Mulroy. It's just a flesh wound, soldier.
If only the captain were here. Maybe he could do something.
Damn you, Captain Sarko.
Oh no!
And, Mulroy passes in your arms.
Oh, fuck.
We'll get you to the med bay of the ship. All right.
Alright.
Goodman is just kneeling beside him and beside himself. I didn't even want to be here.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see how many more days it takes before, Captain Sarko and the Gilded Goose returns. One moment. Let's see. We've been playing for 2.5 hours. Okay, we got it. Alright. Meanwhile, Captain Sarko and the Gilded Goose set out from Port Fortune for fortune and adventure.
I'm so, you know, I bet they've been having a fun time at the beach and nothing weird has happened. I've been over here hanging out with my crab plush and chewing on coconut.
It's practically a vacation for them, the lucky bastards.
Oh, God.
Ah, man, I can't wait to tell them that I took $100 off the top.
Oh, my God! God,
Alright.
Sarko's reaction is going to be like, oh, we have to pay one less crewmate, I guess.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the first day. Checking for sea encounters. No sea encounter. Second day, normal movement speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sea encounter check. No sea encounter.
No, please.
Clear skies, normal speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. All right. Midday on the third day. King, Goodman, Pom Pom. Each of you roll 3d6 for me.
Oh, boy.
I just want to see how you're doing on food, so we know how worried for you all should be. Oh, King apparently, actually, you know what? Never mind, because you did just kill 4 giant crabs. You probably just ate crabs for the next few days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So never
Eating
mind.
good.
Never mind. Yeah, you don't have to mark off any more rations. You're eating crab and coconuts.
Fuck yeah. That sounds really good right now.
Yeah.
Kind of delightful.
All right. So it's been 8 days, I think. It was 4 days to get to Port Fortune, and then like you were there for a day, and then 3 days back. So we'll say it's been 8 days since the captain left. And you see the Gilded Goose on the horizon. Ah! The emperor exclaims as he sees the flag of the Gilded Goose. The High Priest has returned. Wonderful.
Captain returned.
Who?
Thank God. Goodman says, and just like he's looking like the guy at the end of Apocalypse Now.
Oh, man.
All right.
Just the depths of darkness.
All right, Sarko, you get back on the rowboat, and you with I assume all of the tools you purchased, and you sit and you row in. The Emperor of the Sea meets you, along with King, Goodman, Jan, and Pom Pom, and noticeably not Mulroy,
Yeah.
who's has a new beachside grave.
I imagine the tombstone is a coconut that is wearing his hat.
Yes.
Did something happen while I was gone?
Goodman just has like the darkest
Giant
round.
crab attack. It's been known to happen. They're quite susceptible to web spells, though. It's not much of a problem.
Goodman's got a 1,000-yard stare, and he's got a bag and he's like, "Oh, hey, Captain, Mulroy's dead. Did you have a better time?"
Yeah, I got to visit Mom. Anyways,
Was not joke.
Let's get
Mulroy
you-
no longer
let's-
here.
Let's get you some booze, okay?
What booze? I wanted you here.
Oh.
It's okay, friend. I have a plan. Just we'll get you some booze. Just play along.
You have a plan to bring Mulroy back?
What you were just unexpected complications, okay? I didn't foresee this. It's okay. We'll throw a funeral. We'll get him a nice you probably already did the funeral.
Yeah, you missed it.
He was a very brave man, and
He
I'm
said
sure
a eulogy on your behalf because, again, you were not here.
Oh my god.
I hope it was beautiful. Mulroy, I'm sorry.
It's
sorry
Goodman.
that
Goodman, Captain.
I'm thinking about him so much.
As
Goodman.
Goodman just his shoulders are so slumped as he walks on the plank onto the ship.
You can't get on the ship yet. We have to finish our plan.
What?
We need to play along.
Captain,
Yes, yes.
Okay.
It was such a
Okay.
shame that the High Priest was not here to say a few words at the loss of one of our valuable subjects. Perhaps you can say something over dinner. We still have a little bit of the crab left.
Oh, then let's go ahead and have ourselves a wonderful Eucharist together, where we commemorate the life of one of the best servants that you could have ever had. Let's go ahead. I want to go ahead and do this. Oh, by the way, I got you the tools. He'll point to his little rowboat full of like shovels and stuff.
Excellent.
But I also got you a few gifts.
He looks surprised. Gifts for me? Of course. It's only just that you bring gifts to the Emperor.
Oh, of course. So let's go ahead. I'd love to present them to you during dinner. I feel like that is the correct time for such a ceremony.
Yes. Come. Into the throne room. He leads you into his hut where there's some smoked crab left. He starts piling it onto wooden plates and passing it around so that everyone gets a little plate of crab with a slice of coconut flesh.
It was good.
Sarko will go ahead and eat it before taking a moment to sort of stand up and once everybody's had a bit of crab, he'll be like, I would like to present my. Sorry, I'm friend is having a moment. So then he'll return and be like, anyways, I'd like to go ahead and present the Emperor here with some amazing gifts taken from one of my contacts back at Port Fortuna. Port Fortune. These are amazing items, and I must regale you with the facts about them.
Yes. Oh, he looks at them. Oh, they're beautiful.
This right here is a signet ring worn by the last king of Mu. It has according to my, this is of course according to my contact. He is a respected historian and dealer of curios.
Oh, let me see.
He hands it to him.
He begins.
I was able with my deft skills to negotiate for a mere pittance, but he assured me that he tried to sell it to me for 100 gold, but I understood that it was worth 10 times that.
The emperor, the emperor examines the ring, and he said he then frowns and pats two legs on the shoulder, and he says, "I'm sorry, friend, but I mentioned before I'm a scholar of things, a scholar of history, and I've been." And I have studied the civilization of Mu, and the signet's all wrong. Look, the Mu has a signet that would go more like this, and I'm afraid this is a rather poor forgery. If you paid anything at all for this ring, anything more than the gold it's made out of, it was too much.
I apologize then. I paid 2 gold for this.
Goodman next to Sarko, still with a 1,000-eyed stare, just simply says, he would have also just paid you in coconuts if he did get fooled by it, Captain.
But it is a very beautiful ring, nonetheless. It may be a bad forgery, but it is still a beautiful carving, and I very much appreciate the thought. It is the thought.
The other thing I got
Slips
you
the
was
signet ring
a high quality cape that I feel like you will personally enjoy. I understand your current one is beautiful, but I figure you would enjoy the variety in your wardrobe.
One could never have too many fine articles of clothing. He pulls up the velvet cape. Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you. He throws his palm leaf cape onto the ground, and he wears the velvet cloak. How do I look?
Oh, you look amazing with it.
Thank
But I had one last item for you, and he will produce a cask of booze that he has mixed the potion into. This right here is some wine that I procured for you from one of the brewers at Port Fortuna, and I figured it would only be fitting that you have a proper toast tonight and get to partake in some of the highest quality alcohol I was able to acquire for you.
Of course, wonderful. And he will pour and he will toast. And he will take a sip of the wine, the laced wine. Now, he is high enough level that he is technically immune to the sleep spell. However, one, this is a sleep spell that's been brewed into a potion, which he is willingly imbibing.
Yeah.
So that alone, I would say, would affect him. But two, you've also mixed it with wine, of which he is going to drink a lot of.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have him make 2 saves versus spells. And if he fails either one, he will succumb to the sleep. I realize now I forgot to put his saving throws in on his character sheet. Put those in right now. He is a 5th level magic, so his spells are 13, 14, not 100. Breath is 16. All right. I would have thought that wizards would have. I would have thought magic users would have a better save versus spells than that. But all right. I'm gonna roll the spell. I'm gonna roll the save twice. If either one fails, he will succumb to the sleep spell. If he succeeds, he'll probably just succumb to normal drunken sleep.
Oh my god.
Natural 20 on the first save.
Oh my god.
And a 7 on the second. All right.
They had us in the first half.
Wow.
All right. The Emperor of the Sea drinks greedily from his poisoned wine unknowingly, and he slumps into a magically induced.
Okay, yeah, this guy's conked the fuck out, guys. He's not gonna be waking up for a bit. Pom, tie him the fuck up. Force feed him more wine until he's not gonna be able to do anything. And for the love of God, force some shit in his arm. We want his hands bound, his mouth gagged, his eyes fucking blindfolded, and we're gonna go we're gonna go ahead and throw him in the brig, okay? And if anybody asks, if any of the coconuts ask, we say that he had a fall and we're getting him emergency medical attention.
Oh, are we gonna bring him back?
We're taking him to Port Fortuna. The priest there can help him with his memory. He's the lighthouse guy's estranged lover.
Oh, Pom Pom's theory was right.
Pom Pom is smart!
Yes.
I went to the most esteemed clown college. But, if he's the guy's partner, then, the Coconut Men are gonna be without their leader. I mean, think of how happy Coco was when he got to see him again. Shouldn't we, bring them all along?
Bring Coconut Crew.
So the way I see it, he can come back here after he gets his memories back.
But what if he doesn't? I mean, he's also a wizard who, probably made them, right? I mean, what if him being far away from them means that, they start acting weird?
Okay, well, we can take Coco with us.
They don't eat, Captain, as far as I've seen, so...
We'll take Coco with us. I'm not grabbing all of those things.
Oh, Pom Pom can keep them where Pom Pom keeps her scarves.
Okay, where do you even keep those motherfucking things? I don't...
A good magician never reveals his secrets.
Oh, wait, 1 second. This guy has a spell book.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm checking that shit out. I too am something of a spellcaster.
Oh my god.
Okay, I have returned.
Welcome back.
So,
Okay,
what
so
have we decided?
I'm getting the spell book. He's getting tied up, gagged, and blindfolded by our friend
fruit.
Pom Pom.
Okay.
And we're gonna take Coco with us, but I'm leaving the rest of the coconuts because I don't want this guy bringing his army onto the boat.
Okay.
And we're gonna tell the coconuts that we're getting him emergency medical help because he had a bad fall.
Okay. Without him there to command them, they kind of just stand around. But Coco will follow.
Oh, and I'm taking his staff. That thing seems valuable.
All right. So when you go into the hole in the back of the throne, you do indeed find his spell book. But you also find 42 gold pieces in his wallet.
I'm going to pocket that. Oh, by the way, guys, that potion cost us all 100 gold each. I figured it was part of your rescue mission.
What?
You're going to get paid back for that soon, don't worry.
When is soon?
You are going to get fucking deep fried by a wizard, webbed, and then having your brain hypnotized by this bastard. You should just be happy that I came back.
Yeah, he's literally Dutch Vanderlyn from Red Dead Redemption 2.
My goodness.
You were literally
Yeah,
enslaved. You were just because you were politely. Just because he fucking enslaved you guys politely doesn't mean that he did not enslave you.
Captain has good point.
No,
'cause he
Captain does
did
not have a good point. Captain was the one that told us we should be enslaved in the first place and just hang out.
I'm not going. Okay. I'm not going to fucking challenge a wizard in his fucking sanctum, surrounded by fucking golems. Okay? I'm not gonna do that. I don't care how much we're getting paid. You might say, but Mulroy died. Yeah, we all would have died. So be happy, okay? I solved this, okay? I have to deal with a lot of pressure, okay? And I did what I had to save you guys. And I feel
Why are you crying right now, Goodman?
just get him on the boat. Just get him on the fucking boat, and then throw him in the brig. Fucking nobody, and I'm rules. Nobody ever fucking takes his shit off. He stays blindfolded, gagged, and helpless the entire time. Okay, I don't care if he, if we have to get him fucking food, somebody bangs him on the back of the head, and we force feed him water while he's conked out. Okay. There's other ways to get him hydrated, which I'm not going to elaborate into. But we're going to make sure he doesn't die, bring him back there, have him talk to a priest to get his brain rearrangled, and then we're gonna talk to the friend, and I'm gonna tell him he owes us 500 gold for saving his fucking romantic interest, okay? And he is going to pay us back this loan going forward until it's satisfied, okay? I'm also gonna make him pay for. I'm also gonna tell him that he's lucky that we're not compensating him for the loss of a crewmate. Okay?
It's not Lighthouse Man fault.
It's not his fault, but it is his fault. He sent us on this mission. We did this in service to him.
Maybe if you'd been better at doing the mission.
Stares at him. Stares at you. Let's
Goodman
go.
just gives a faint smile. Sure, Captain. Okay. Slumps
All right.
onto the ship.
All right. So we are just about 3 hours into session. I think this is probably a good place for us to end for this week. Next time you'll be traveling back to Port Fortune with the Emperor of the Sea. You'll have to negotiate your reward with the lighthouse keeper. You'll also have to talk to the brother at the chapel about a remove curse spell to get his brains unaddled. And all of that. I also realized, because I am a terrible game master and not good at things, I should have mentioned that there's a reason there's a giant Amogus drawn on this island. And that is that peeking above the... You didn't get a chance to really do anything about it while you were enslaved by the sea wizard. But on this island, there is a landmark which you can see from from a distance. Peeking just above the jungle canopy is a colossal stone statue. The upper body is of a man blowing into a conch shell.
Ooh.
And it is a massive statue which peaks up above the jungle, and is visible from the shore. So I should ask, do you guys want to poke around that before you go back to Port Fortune?
I would like to.
I would like to, but I don't want to risk anything with this wizard.
I mean, you could throw him in the brig, and he's not
gonna get untied.
We can do that. I'm gonna tell my men that I'm gonna tell
400 coins from us, Captain. Let's try and recoup some money, Captain.
I'm then gonna inform the party. I'm gonna inform every crewman if this guy. Oh wait, I need to check out the spell book too.
I mean, none of you are magic users.
I'm a magic user.
You're a cleric.
Oh, never mind. A miracle user, sorry. I'm still going to copy everything down so that I can sell it later.
All right. You can try that. So plan for next time, explore the Colossus on Castaway, then turn the Emperor. Just putting that in writing so I remember.
Hell yeah.
All right. So that's where we'll pick up next time. Thank you all for playing.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I'm happy that King still has a son. This is wonderful.
Yay!
I'm happy that King didn't get his throat ripped out by a crab.
Yeah.
They got experience for that, right?
Oh yes. You know, let's award the experience for killing those crabs. So you defeated 4 giant crabs. They are 3 hit die creatures. Mount correct. I know monsters aren't worth much, but it's lower than. There are 4 of them. Game 6 is the X. Yeah, no, that's right. Because I don't have any special abilities. So 35 each.
All right.
Times 4, so that's 40, and then divided by 1, 2, 3. 3 players plus the Emperor will count as a 4th player, and then Jan will be a half. So divide that by 4.5. So we each get 31 experience.
Okay. And multiply that by our little percentage thingy.
Yep.
And mine is...
Sorry, what was that?
What's my percent?
It should say on your sheet above your experience. Oh, looks like it's not. You might not have one. Let me check.
I think King's is 5%.
Sounds right.
That sounds about right, yeah.
I know because every time you ask me, I can just tell you what mine is halved because I'm 10%, which, speaking of which, what was the number again? I missed it.
31.
31.
Your prime retro.
So that's like an additional 1 point of experience for you, King.
That's okay. So
Yeah.
I'll just put 32 on my sheet. That sounds easiest.
Yeah, you did get 5%.
Oh yeah, it does say it!
I just
it just popped up.
I just added
Thank you. Thank you so much.
34. Pom-Pom has 3,103 experience. I know I'm probably nowhere near close, but what is level 4?
For an acrobat, level 4 is 4,800.
Okay. Only need 1,700 more.
Here we go.
King, you'll hit level 3 at 3,600. So
okay.
You're not quite there yet. Goodman, Fighter, 4,000 to hit level 3.
Oh no.
And Jan did get half of that. 16 experience.
Alright.
You know, she's got wisdom. She'll probably be getting 5 or 10. That's a 5%. I'll give her that. Because I did roll stats randomly. 15 plus 498 she already had, but then retroactively giving her 5% should be at 530, rounding it.
A question.
Yes.
What the fuck was I gonna say? Oh, is it okay if I go ahead and skedaddle?
Yeah.
Oh wait, actually that wasn't it. You actually add the spell book to my inventory. I don't know where I'd grab that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'll be able to sell this to somebody for a pretty penny.
Yeah, a wizard spellbook is a nice find. So I'll just add that to treasures, I guess. We'll write spellbook of the Emperor of the Sea.
This is of course a copy, but that doesn't make it any less valuable.
Yeah.
Coins. I don't know what it's supposed to weigh.
Wait a minute. I already know who I can sell that to. Maybe. I don't know how much fun money Mama Fortuna has.
Ooh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mama does not have a great source of gold. There's not a lot of gold, although, like most of the gold she makes from selling potions is going right back into potion reagents because she's not out adventuring.
Yeah.
Mama is. But you could probably trade her something like a spell book or a magic item for either magical favors or a potion. She can
Actually,
so she might not
wait a minute.
She might trade you a potion for it instead.
Let me think. I won't be able to sell it to the fucking mer people. I'll ask around Fort. Well, that'll be kind of suspicious to the guy. Hey, I'm selling a spell book.
You could try and sell it back to him after.
I'm not gonna.
Oh
do
my
that.
gosh.
You're not gonna try and blackmail a wizard?
What I'm not going to do that. I'll do some networking. I'll try and find. I'll do some networking. That's what I have sort of ideas for it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Maybe you just keep hold of it, and then when somebody dies and rolls up a magic user, they'll get a bunch of free spells.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna skedaddle. Y'all take care of it.
Yeah. I think I will too.
All right.
Fairly well, travelers. This has been so fun.
Yeah, I'm glad that we're getting back on track. I missed all of our little scrunglies.
Yep, it's been great. I'm glad that now the holidays are over, we can get back to all of our games. So I'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
See you later.
Good night.
Bye-bye.